God says, "I only need 2 minutes of your time." This is deeply alarming. 3 angels are speaking about your body because something serious is getting ready to take place. Do not skip God. Pay close attention, because this is not a normal message, and it is not something you should postpone or treat lightly. If you turn away now, you could miss what was sent to protect you, lead you, and shift what is about to unfold. I am reaching for you in this very moment, because a conversation is happening beyond what your natural eyes can see, and it is connected to you in a direct way, touching your life, your health, and your future. 3 angels are speaking with urgency concerning your body, not from panic, but with divine purpose, because something is changing, and it demands your attention right now. You did not arrive here by chance, and these words are not meaningless. They have been placed in front of you, so you will not move blindly toward something that could have been prevented or changed. Stay here and receive what is being uncovered, because this moment carries protection and guidance that you cannot afford to overlook. Type Amen if you believe. What is being spoken in the heavenly realm is not designed to frighten you, but to wake you up, because there is a condition, a pattern, or a hidden burden that has been ignored for too long, and it is beginning to reach a place where change is necessary. The angels are not speaking against you. They are speaking on your behalf, interceding and bringing attention to what must be aligned before it becomes more difficult to carry. I have allowed you to hear this now because I care for you, and because I do not want you to suffer quietly or remain confused. You have noticed small signs, little moments when something felt unusual or different, yet you brushed them away, thinking it was nothing. But it was not nothing. It was a whisper, and now it has become a call that can no longer be ignored. There is a reason your attention is being held here, and it is because the choice you make next matters more than you understand. You have been strong, holding many things in silence, carrying stress, pressure, and emotional weight that has also affected your physical body. The angels are speaking about the connection between what you carry within and what is happening inside your body, because both have been influencing one another. I am asking you to slow down and listen, because there is wisdom in what is being revealed, and it will lead you toward healing and protection. This is not the end of anything. It is the beginning of awareness and change that can restore what has been strained. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment to like this video, because it helps this reach you and others who need this protection. You are not being left alone in this, and that is what you must understand deeply in your spirit. The angels are not just speaking, they are surrounding, watching, and waiting for your response, because your awareness opens the door for intervention. When you ignore, things remain hidden, but when you become aware, things begin to shift and align. There is something in your routine, in your habits, or in your environment that needs adjustment, and it has been quietly affecting your body over time. This is why the conversation has become serious. Not because it is too late, but because now is the right moment to act. You are chosen to receive this before anything becomes overwhelming, and that is a sign of care, not fear. I am not bringing this to you to burden you. I am bringing this to you to protect you and to guide you into a better path. There is a correction that needs to be made, and it is within your reach. But you must be willing to acknowledge what has been ignored. The angels are speaking about balance, about rest, about what you allow into your body and what you allow to remain in your thoughts. Everything is connected, and when one part is strained, the whole begins to feel it. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not rush past this, because there is something very specific that is being placed in your awareness right now. You have been given signs before, small reminders to take care, to pay attention, to slow down. But life kept moving, and you followed its pace. Now I am asking you to pause, even if just for a moment, and to take this seriously with a calm and steady heart. You are not in danger of losing everything. You are in a moment of being redirected so that you can preserve what has been given to you. This is an act of love, and it is being delivered with urgency because timing matters. There is also a deeper layer to this that you must understand, and it is about how you value yourself. The way you treat your body reflects the way you see your worth, and you have at times placed yourself last while carrying the needs of others. The angels are speaking about this imbalance because it has slowly taken a toll on you. You are not meant to be exhausted while trying to hold everything together, and you are not meant to ignore your own needs while serving others. There must be a shift, and it begins with recognizing that you are worthy of care, attention, and healing. I am with you in this moment, and I am guiding you gently but clearly. There is nothing hidden from me, and there is nothing that cannot be restored when you walk with awareness and trust. The seriousness you feel is not meant to trap you in fear. It is meant to move you into action that leads to life and strength. They are not rushing you in fear, but they are urging you in love, because they see what lies ahead if nothing changes. You are standing at a quiet crossroads where your choices from this moment forward will shape what your body carries and what it releases. There is a pattern that has formed over time, something that felt small at the beginning, but has grown through repetition. It may be in the way you rest, the way you think, or the way you nourish yourself, and it has slowly influenced your strength and balance. You have adapted to it so much that it began to feel normal. But the truth is that it was never meant to stay that way. The angels are speaking about this pattern because they see how it is connected to what is building beneath the surface. You are not being judged for it. You are being invited to break it before it becomes heavier than it needs to be. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something deeper that has been held inside you. Something emotional that you have not fully released. You have carried memories, pressures, and silent struggles that your body has been holding on to without your full awareness. The connection between your inner world and your physical body is stronger than you have allowed yourself to believe. Every unspoken worry, every moment of stress, and every time you pushed yourself beyond your limit has left a mark. The angels are speaking about this because healing is not only about what you do outwardly, but also about what you release inwardly. You are not weak for feeling tired, and you are not failing because you need to pause. What you are experiencing is a signal, a gentle but firm reminder that you are human and that your body requires care and attention. I am calling you into a place of honesty with yourself, where you no longer ignore what you feel just to keep moving forward. There is strength in recognizing your limits and choosing to respect them. This is how you begin to restore balance. Not by pushing harder, but by listening more deeply. The angels are also speaking about timing, because there is a window right now where change can be made with ease. If you act with awareness, if you delay, things may become more complicated. Not because you are being punished, but because neglected patterns tend to grow. You have been given insight at the right moment, and that is a form of protection. What you choose to do with this insight will determine how smoothly you move forward. You are not alone in making these changes, because I am guiding you step by step. Even when you feel uncertain, there is something very practical that needs your attention. Something you have been postponing or overlooking. It could be a habit you need to adjust, a routine you need to create, or even a step towards seeking help or guidance. The angels are not only speaking in spiritual terms. They are pointing toward real actions that will support your well-being. You are being asked to take this seriously without becoming overwhelmed. One step at a time, with intention and care, will lead you into a place of stability and strength. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Do not underestimate how much your body responds to the way you treat yourself each day. The small decisions you make, the moments of rest you allow, and the way you handle stress all contribute to your overall condition. You have more influence over your well-being than you sometimes realize. The angels are reminding you of this because they want you to reclaim that influence with confidence. You are not powerless, and you are not destined to struggle without change. There is also a need for gentleness in how you approach yourself moving forward. You have been hard on yourself at times, expecting too much without giving yourself the care you needed. This has created an imbalance that your body has been trying to correct in its own way. Now you are being invited to treat yourself with the same compassion that you show to others. This is not selfish. It is necessary for your healing and growth. When you begin to honor your needs, everything within you starts to respond positively. I want you to understand that what is being revealed is not meant to create fear, but to awaken responsibility. You are being trusted with this awareness because you are capable of making the changes that are needed. The angels are not speaking because something is ending. They are speaking because something can still be redirected. There is hope in this moment, and there is opportunity for restoration that you must not overlook. Every step you take in the right direction strengthens your body and your spirit together. There is a quiet strength within you that has carried you through many things, and it is still present now. You have already walked through difficult moments, and you have risen above them, even when the weight felt heavy. This situation is not different, but it does call for your focus and your willingness to respond. You are not being told to handle everything in a single moment. You are being invited to start. Even one small movement toward care, awareness, and attention can begin to change what has been growing beneath the surface. I am leading you into a place where you can feel confident in your decisions, where you stop overlooking the signs your body has been giving you. There is wisdom inside you that you have not completely trusted, and this is the moment to begin listening to it. When something feels unusual, when something asks for your attention, do not push it aside. That inner knowing is one of the ways you are being protected and led. The angels are strengthening that awareness, helping it become more clear and steady within you. You are entering a season where your well-being must become something you honor first, not something you remember only when discomfort appears. This change will not only guard you, It will also strengthen every area of your life. When your body receives care, your thoughts become clearer and your spirit becomes lighter. Everything starts to come into alignment in a way that supports your growth and the purpose placed within you. That is why this moment carries so much meaning, because it marks the beginning of that alignment. They are not watching from far away. They are moving with concern, drawing near to your situation because the next step you take matters deeply. This is a holy moment where your attention becomes the bridge between warning and transformation. You have passed through many seasons where you had to keep going without fully understanding what was happening inside you. There were moments when your strength meant simply continuing forward, even while you felt exhausted or unsure. But now you are being drawn into another kind of strength, a strength built on awareness and care, not endurance alone. The angels are speaking about this change because they can see that you have reached a place where simply pushing through is no longer the answer. What is needed now is listening, adjusting, and allowing yourself to move with intention instead of pressure. Type 11.1. If you walk by faith, can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something specific about your body that has been asking for attention in small ways, and those small signals have not been random. You may have noticed moments of discomfort, changes in energy, or subtle signs that something was not fully balanced. These were not meant to frighten you, but to guide you gently toward awareness before anything grew stronger. The angels are speaking about these signs because they want you to understand that your body communicates with you constantly. When you begin to listen without fear, you begin to gain the power to respond in a way that brings restoration. You are not being asked to become anxious or overwhelmed by what you feel. Instead, you are being invited to become present with yourself in a way that you may not have practiced before. This presence allows you to recognize what needs care without creating fear around it. It allows you to take simple, meaningful steps that bring balance back into your life. The angels are not calling you into panic. They are calling you into awareness that leads to wise action. This is how protection works when it is guided by love and clarity. There is also a part of your life where stress has quietly settled in, becoming something you have learned to live with rather than address. You have carried responsibilities, expectations, and emotional weight that has slowly influenced your body in ways you did not fully realize. The connection between what you carry in your mind and what you feel in your body is deeper than you have allowed yourself to see. The angels are speaking about this connection because it is a key part of what must change. When you begin to release what is not yours to carry, your body begins to respond with relief and strength. Type 222. If you trust God, you are being guided to create space in your life where rest is not an afterthought, but a priority. This does not mean withdrawing from everything, but it means choosing moments where you allow yourself to pause and recover. Your body was not designed to carry constant pressure without relief. And when it does, it begins to show signs that something needs to shift. The angels are emphasizing this because rest is not weakness. It is part of how you are restored. When you honor this need, you begin to rebuild your strength in a way that lasts. There is also a need to pay attention to what you allow into your body, because what you take in becomes part of how you function and feel. You have more control over this than you may think. And even small adjustments can create noticeable changes over time. The angels are not asking for perfection, they are asking for awareness and intention. When you begin to make choices that support your well-being, your body responds with increased clarity and stability. This is a partnership between you and the care you choose to give yourself. You are not being left to figure this out alone, because I am guiding you through each step, even when it feels unfamiliar. There will be moments where you sense a gentle prompting, a quiet reminder to take a certain action or to pause when you need to. These are not coincidences. They are connected to the guidance being offered to you. The angels are helping this process unfold, assisting you in seeing what is good for you and what must be let go. When you follow these promptings, you begin moving nearer to balance, safety, and protection. There is also something deeply important about the way you speak to yourself, because your words have power over your body and your mind. If you have been talking to yourself with harshness or disregard, it has created tension that your body has been carrying. The angels are bringing this to your attention because the voice within you shapes the way you experience your own life. When you start speaking to yourself with gentleness and encouragement, you create an inner atmosphere that allows healing to grow. This change may feel small at first, but over time, its effect becomes powerful. You are stepping into a season where your awareness will keep increasing, and with that awareness will come chances to make choices that protect your well-being. These chances may come in simple ways, like a moment to pause, a reminder to take care of yourself, or a decision to adjust something in your daily routine. Each one of these moments is an invitation to move in agreement with what has been revealed to you. The angels are observing your response, not to condemn you, but to strengthen and support you as you learn to act with purpose. Every step you take with awareness deepens your connection to guidance and protection. Do not let doubt take control of what you are beginning to recognize. It is easy to second-guess yourself or believe that what you feel is not important enough to respond to. But the truth is that your awareness is a form of guidance placed within you for a reason. When you trust it, you begin to move with confidence instead of uncertainty. The angels are urging you to trust this process because it is guiding you toward strength, steadiness, and stability. You have been given this moment not because something is coming to an end, but because something can still be corrected, restored, and strengthened. This is a chance to shift your direction in a way that supports your long-term well-being. The seriousness you feel is not a sign of fear. It is a sign of importance. When you recognize that importance and respond with care, you begin to transform what could have become difficult into something manageable and even healing. What you are feeling now is a gentle but steady pull toward alignment. A quiet invitation to step into a way of living that supports your body instead of draining it. This is where your response becomes powerful, because awareness without action remains incomplete. There is something within your daily rhythm that must change, and you already sense it, even if you have not fully named it. It may be the pace at which you move, the pressure you place on yourself, or the way you ignore signals that ask for your attention. You have become used to pushing forward without pause, believing that you will catch up with yourself later. But later has now become now, and the moment for adjustment has arrived. The angels are speaking about this because they see how this pattern has influenced your strength, and they know that a shift here will affect everything else. Type 11212 if you trust in Jesus. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work? Just the right words. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public. And now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being asked to abandon your responsibilities or to step away from your purpose. Instead, you are being guided to carry them in a way that does not harm you. There is a difference between dedication and exhaustion, and you have crossed that line more than once without realizing it. The angels are pointing this out not to discourage you, but to help you find a balance that allows you to continue without losing your well-being. When you begin to move with awareness, you discover that you can still fulfill what is required of you while also protecting your strength. There is also something about the way you handle tension that needs your attention. You have learned to hold it inside to remain composed, even when you feel pressure building beneath the surface. This has allowed you to keep moving. But it has also created a quiet strain that your body has been carrying. The angels are speaking about this because tension that is not released does not disappear. It settles and begins to affect you over time. You are now being invited to release what you have been holding. Not all at once, but in a way that allows your body to feel lighter again. Type 555 to receive peace. There is a gentle guidance being placed within you that will begin to feel clearer as you continue to pay attention. It may come as a simple thought, a reminder to rest, or a sense that you need to adjust something in your routine. Do not dismiss these moments because they are part of how you are being led. The angels are working in ways that align with your awareness, helping you recognize what is beneficial and what is not. When you follow these promptings, even in small ways, you begin to create a pattern of care that supports your well-being. You may also notice that your energy begins to shift as you make these adjustments. There will be moments where you feel more present, more steady, and more connected to yourself. This is not accidental. It is the result of aligning with what has been revealed to you. Your body responds to the care you give it, and when that care becomes consistent, the changes become more noticeable. The angels are encouraging you to continue in this direction because they see the improvement that is already beginning. There is something important about consistency that you must understand in this season. It is not about making one large change and expecting everything to be resolved instantly. It is about making small, intentional choices repeatedly until they become part of how you live. This is how lasting change is created, and it is how your body begins to rebuild strength over time. The angels are emphasizing this because they know that steady effort will bring results that are sustainable. You are capable of this even if it feels unfamiliar at first. I am guiding you to trust the process that is unfolding even when it requires patience. There may be moments where you expect immediate results, and when they do not appear, you may feel discouraged. But you must remember that what has been building took time, and what is being restored will also take time. This does not mean that nothing is happening. It means that the work is being done in a way that lasts. The angels are reminding you to remain steady, because your persistence will lead to real change. There is also a need for you to be mindful of what you surround yourself with, both physically and emotionally. The environment you place yourself in has an influence on how you feel and how your body responds. If you remain in spaces that create stress or discomfort, it becomes harder for your body to recover and maintain balance. The angels are speaking about this because they want you to create an environment that supports your well-being. This may require small adjustments, but each one contributes to a greater sense of peace and stability. You are not alone in making these changes, and that is something you must hold on to. There is guidance being given to you in ways that may feel subtle, but are deeply meaningful. When you pause and listen, you will begin to notice these moments more clearly. They are signs that you are being supported and that your steps are being directed. The angels are present not to control your path, but to assist you as you move forward with awareness and intention. There is a strength within you that is growing as you respond to what has been revealed. It is a strength that comes from understanding yourself more deeply and choosing to act in alignment with that understanding. You are no longer moving blindly, and that changes everything. The angels are watching this growth with care, knowing that each step you take brings you closer to balance and protection. You are becoming more aware, more intentional, and more connected to what supports your well-being. Do not return to old habits without questioning them, because you now see that they have an impact. When something feels out of alignment, pause and consider what needs to change. This simple act of awareness can prevent patterns from repeating and allow you to make better choices. The angels are encouraging you to stay present with yourself, because presence is what allows you to respond wisely. You are learning to live in a way that honors both your responsibilities and your well-being. As you continue forward, hold on to the understanding that this moment is part of a greater unfolding. What began as a warning is becoming a path toward restoration and strength. The seriousness you felt at the beginning is transforming into clarity and direction. This is how guidance works when it is received and acted upon. The angels are still near, still attentive, and still supporting you as you continue to move in alignment with what has been revealed. They are still present, still attentive, and now their focus is not only on what was wrong, but on what is beginning to be made right. You are not standing in the same place anymore. Even if everything around you looks the same, something within you has started to respond, and that response is changing the direction of what was forming. There is a quiet strengthening happening inside your body that you may not fully notice yet, but it is real. Every moment you choose awareness over neglect, every time you pause instead of pushing past your limits, you are creating space for restoration. The angels are observing this closely because each small decision is like a signal that invites more support into your life. You are no longer ignoring what needs care, and that alone is a powerful shift. This is how transformation begins, not in loud and sudden ways, but in consistent and intentional choices. Type 888 to welcome abundance. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You must understand that your body is not working against you. It has always been working for you. Every signal, every moment of discomfort, every change you felt was an attempt to guide you back to balance. What once felt confusing is now becoming clearer, because you are finally listening in a way that allows you to understand. The angels are speaking about this because they want you to trust your body instead of fearing it. When you work with it instead of against it, you begin to experience a sense of harmony that strengthens both your physical and emotional state. There is also something important about patience that must take root within you. You may feel a desire to correct everything quickly, to undo what has built up over time in a short moment. But true restoration does not come from rushing. It comes from steady and thoughtful care. The angels are guiding you to move with patience, because they know that lasting change requires time and consistency. When you allow yourself to move at a pace that supports your body, you avoid creating new strain while trying to fix the old. Type 333 to align your spirit. There is a deeper layer of healing that is beginning to unfold, and it is connected to how you see yourself. You have carried expectations that pushed you to be strong at all times, even when you needed rest. You have believed that slowing down meant falling behind, and that belief has influenced the way you treated your body. The angels are speaking about this because it is time to release that belief and replace it with something healthier. Strength is not found in constant motion. It is found in balance and awareness. You are learning to move in a way that honors both your responsibilities and your well-being. And that is a powerful change. This does not mean that everything becomes easy, but it does mean that you are no longer working against yourself. When you align your actions with what your body needs, you create a foundation that supports you instead of draining you. The angels are encouraging you to continue in this direction because they see how it is already beginning to benefit you. You are building a way of living that allows you to sustain your energy and maintain your strength. There is also something about your environment that continues to influence how you feel. You may not always notice it, but the spaces you spend time in carry energy that affects your body and your mind. If you remain in places that create tension, your body must work harder to find balance. The angels are guiding you to be mindful of this, to create or seek out spaces that bring a sense of calm and stability. Even small changes in your environment can have a meaningful impact on your well-being. You are not being asked to isolate yourself or to withdraw from the world. Instead, you are being guided to choose what supports you and to limit what drains you. This is part of protecting your body and your energy in a way that allows you to function at your best. The angels are helping you recognize what feels right and what does not. And this awareness will become clearer as you continue to listen. When you trust this guidance, you make decisions that support your overall balance. There is also a growing sense of confidence that will begin to develop within you. As you continue to respond to what has been revealed, you will start to trust yourself more. This trust is not based on perfection, but on the understanding that you are capable of making choices that benefit you. The angels are encouraging this confidence because it allows you to move forward without hesitation. When you trust yourself, you no longer ignore what you feel, and that is how you maintain the progress you are making. You may notice that certain old habits begin to feel uncomfortable, even if they once felt normal. This is a sign that your awareness has changed and that you are no longer aligned with those patterns. The angels are guiding you through this transition, helping you release what no longer serves you. This may feel unfamiliar at times, but it is part of moving into a healthier way of living. When you allow these changes to happen, you create space for new habits that support your well-being. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to replace the urgency you felt at the beginning. What once felt alarming is now becoming a source of guidance and clarity. This does not mean that the situation was not serious. It means that you have responded in a way that allows it to be addressed. The angels are still attentive, but their tone is shifting from warning to encouragement. They see the changes you are making, and they are supporting you as you continue to move forward. Do not lose sight of what brought you here, because the awareness you gained must continue to guide you. It is easy to become comfortable and to slowly return to old patterns. But you now understand the importance of staying attentive. The angels are reminding you to remain present, to continue listening, and to keep making choices that support your body. This is how you maintain the balance you are creating. You are not the same as you were before this began. You are more aware, more intentional, and more connected to what your body needs. This change is significant, even if it feels quiet and gradual. The angels are watching this transformation with care, knowing that it will continue to grow as you remain consistent. You are moving into a place where your well-being is protected not by chance, but by awareness and action. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. They are no longer speaking with urgency alone, but with a sense of steady guidance, watching how your steps are becoming more aligned. What once felt like a warning is now becoming a path, and you are walking it with growing clarity. This is how transformation continues. When you remain open and willing to respond, there is something very important happening within your body right now. Something that reflects the changes you have begun to make. It is subtle, but it is real, and it is connected to the way you have started to listen instead of ignore. Your body is beginning to respond with balance, adjusting in ways that support your strength and stability. The angels are observing this response because it confirms that your actions are creating positive change. You are not imagining this shift. You are experiencing the result of awareness turning into action. Type 444. To receive protection, you must understand that your body remembers how it has been treated. But it also responds quickly when care is restored. Every moment of rest you allow, every decision that supports your well-being, and every time you choose to release stress instead of holding it, contributes to this process. The angels are speaking about this because they want you to continue without doubt. It is easy to question whether your efforts are enough, but the truth is that each step you take matters. You are rebuilding something that was strained, and that rebuilding is happening right now. There is also a deeper sense of connection that is forming between your mind and your body. You are beginning to notice how your thoughts influence how you feel physically, and how your physical state affects your thoughts. This awareness is powerful because it allows you to create harmony between the two, instead of allowing them to work against each other. The angels are guiding you into this understanding because it is key to maintaining the balance you are creating. When your mind is calm and your body is cared for, you begin to feel a strength that is steady and reliable. Type 999 to embrace renewal. There is something about your pace that continues to shift, and it is becoming more natural for you to move in a way that respects your limits. You are no longer forcing yourself beyond what you can sustain, and that is creating a sense of ease that was not there before. This does not mean that you are doing less. It means that you are doing what is necessary without harming yourself in the process. The angels are encouraging this change because it allows you to continue without creating new strain. You are learning that balance is not a restriction. It is a form of strength. You may also notice that your awareness of your surroundings has become sharper. You are more sensitive to what supports you and what does not. And this is helping you make better decisions. The angels are working through this awareness, helping you recognize the environments, habits, and influences that affect your well-being. When something feels out of alignment, you are beginning to notice it sooner, and that allows you to respond before it becomes a problem. This is part of the protection that has been placed over you. There is also a growing sense of calm that is beginning to settle within you. What once felt overwhelming is now becoming manageable because you are approaching it with awareness instead of reaction. The angels are guiding you into this calm because it allows your body to function without unnecessary tension. When you are calm, your body can focus on maintaining balance instead of responding to constant stress. This is why the changes you are making are so important, because they are creating an environment within you that supports stability. You are also learning to trust the signals your body gives you without dismissing them. When something feels different, you are no longer pushing it aside. You are paying attention. This is a significant shift because it allows you to address things early instead of waiting until they become more serious. The angels are encouraging this awareness because it keeps you aligned with the guidance you have been given. You are no longer moving blindly. You are moving with understanding. There is a sense of responsibility that is growing within you, not as a burden, but as a recognition of your role in your own well-being. You are beginning to understand that your choices have a direct impact on how you feel and how your body responds. This understanding is empowering because it places the ability to create change within your reach. The angels are supporting this realization because it allows you to take control in a way that is guided and balanced. You may also feel a renewed sense of energy as you continue to move in this direction. It may not be constant, but there will be moments where you feel stronger and more present than before. These moments are signs that your body is responding positively to the changes you are making. The angels are observing this with care, knowing that it will continue to grow as you remain consistent. You are rebuilding your strength in a way that is steady and sustainable. There is also something important about the way you approach the future. From this point forward, you are no longer moving with uncertainty or neglect. You are moving with awareness and intention. This changes how you experience everything, because you are no longer reacting to what happens. You are preparing and responding with clarity. The angels are guiding you into this mindset because it allows you to maintain the balance you have created. You are not only addressing the present, you are shaping what comes next. Do not forget that this process is ongoing and that your awareness must continue to guide you. It is easy to feel confident and then slowly return to old habits without realizing it. The angels are reminding you to stay attentive, to continue listening, and to keep making choices that support your well-being. This is how you maintain the protection and balance that has been established. You are not meant to go back. You are meant to continue forward. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, it's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are now in a place where the seriousness of the beginning has transformed into clarity and strength. What started as a warning has become a pathway to restoration, and you have chosen to walk it. The angels are still present, but their role is now one of support and encouragement as you continue to move forward. They are watching over you, guiding you, and helping you maintain the alignment you have created. This is a quiet but powerful moment where what was once spoken as a warning has turned into a living practice inside your daily life. You are not standing at the beginning anymore. You are walking in the result of what you chose to hear and apply. There is something forming within your body that reflects this new alignment. Something that feels like balance returning in small but meaningful ways. You may notice that your breathing feels more natural. Your thoughts feel less scattered, and your body feels less burdened by constant tension. These are not random improvements. They are the result of awareness becoming action. The angels are observing these changes with care because they show that you have stepped into a rhythm that supports your well-being. This rhythm is not forced. It is something that grows as you continue to listen and respond. Type 666 to welcome balance. You must understand that what you have begun is not temporary unless you allow it to be. The way you treat your body, the way you respond to stress, and the way you listen to yourself will continue to shape how you feel moving forward. The angels are reminding you of this because consistency is what keeps this balance strong. You are not being asked to be perfect, but you are being encouraged to remain aware. When you stay present with your choices, you prevent old patterns from quietly returning. There is also a deeper sense of clarity that is beginning to guide your decisions. You are starting to recognize what supports your strength and what takes away from it without needing long reflection. This clarity is a form of inner guidance that has become stronger because you chose to listen earlier. The angels are working through this clarity, helping you trust what you feel and act on it with confidence. You are no longer second-guessing yourself in the same way because you have seen what awareness can do. Type 11:1 to claim clarity. You may also notice that the pressure you once carried has begun to loosen its hold on you. It is not that your responsibilities have disappeared, but your approach to them has changed. You are no longer carrying everything at once, and you are allowing yourself space to breathe within your day. This shift is significant because it protects your body from the strain that once built up over time. The angels are guiding you to maintain this approach because it allows you to continue without losing your balance again. There is also something important about the way you now respond to moments of discomfort. Instead of ignoring them, you acknowledge them and consider what they are trying to show you. This simple change has created a deeper connection between you and your body. The angels are encouraging this awareness because it prevents small issues from growing unnoticed. When you listen early, you respond early, and that changes everything about how you move forward. You are also becoming more mindful of what you allow into your space, both physically and emotionally. You are beginning to notice how certain environments or interactions affect how you feel. This awareness is guiding you to make choices that protect your energy and support your well-being. The angels are working through this process, helping you recognize what brings peace and what creates tension. When you follow this guidance, you create a space where your body can remain balanced. There is a growing sense of trust within you, not only in the guidance you have received, but in yourself. You are beginning to see that you are capable of making choices that lead to positive outcomes. This trust is important because it allows you to move forward without hesitation. The angels are supporting this confidence because it strengthens your ability to remain aligned. When you trust yourself, you are less likely to return to patterns that do not serve you. You may also feel a renewed sense of purpose in how you approach your daily life. What once felt routine may now feel more intentional because you understand the impact of your choices. This does not mean that everything feels easy, but it does mean that you are moving with awareness. The angels are guiding you to continue in this way because it allows you to build a life that supports your well-being. Each decision you make contributes to the balance you are maintaining. There is also a sense of peace that continues to grow within you as you remain consistent. This peace is not dependent on everything around you being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are taking care of yourself. The angels are encouraging you to hold on to this peace because it is part of your protection. When you are at peace, your body functions more freely and your mind remains clear. This is a state that supports both your strength and your growth. Do not forget that what you have learned must continue to guide you. It is easy to feel stable and then slowly lose awareness without realizing it. The angels are reminding you to remain present, to keep listening, and to continue making choices that align with what you now understand. This is how you maintain the balance you have created. You are not meant to go back to how things were. You are meant to continue building on what has begun. You are now living in a way that reflects the guidance you received at the beginning. What once felt serious and urgent has become a steady and reliable path. The angels are still present, but their role is now one of quiet support as you continue forward. They are watching over you, guiding you, and helping you maintain the alignment you have created. This is not the end of their presence. It is the continuation of their support in a new way. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. They are no longer speaking with urgency because you are no longer ignoring what needed your attention. Instead, they are watching with calm assurance as you continue to live in alignment with what has been placed in your heart. This is the moment where guidance becomes part of your nature, not something you struggle to follow. There is a deeper strength forming within your body, one that does not come from force, but from balance. You may feel it in the way you carry yourself, in the steadiness of your breath, and in the clarity of your thoughts. This strength is not loud, but it is consistent, and it supports you in ways that you may not have experienced before. The angels are observing this with quiet approval, because it shows that you have allowed change to take root. You are no longer reacting to your body. You are working with it in harmony. Type 1313 to affirm your strength. You must remember that what you have built within yourself requires care to remain strong. It is not something that maintains itself without your attention. The way you continue to treat your body, your mind, and your surroundings will determine how this strength grows. The angels are reminding you of this, not as a warning, but as a truth that keeps you grounded. When you stay aware, you protect what you have created and allow it to deepen over time. There is also a sense of awareness that now moves with you wherever you go. You are no longer disconnected from your needs or unaware of your limits. You can feel when something requires your attention, and you respond without delay. This awareness has become a guide that supports you in every moment. The angels are working through this awareness, helping you trust it fully, so that you never feel lost in your own life again. Type 1414 to stay aligned. You are also beginning to see how everything in your life is connected, from your thoughts to your actions to your physical state. Nothing exists in isolation, and every choice you make contributes to your overall balance. This understanding has given you a new perspective, one that allows you to move with intention instead of habit. The angels are encouraging this perspective because it keeps you grounded in what is real and what is beneficial. When you live with this understanding, you create a life that supports your well-being naturally. There is a calm confidence that is growing within you, one that does not depend on external approval or validation. You are beginning to trust your own judgment and your ability to care for yourself. This confidence is not something that appeared suddenly. It is the result of the steps you have taken to align with what was revealed. The angels are supporting this confidence because it allows you to remain steady even when circumstances change. You are no longer easily shaken because you have built a foundation that supports you. You may also notice that the way you handle challenges has changed. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you now approach situations with clarity and patience. This does not mean that challenges have disappeared, but it means that you are equipped to handle them without losing your balance. The angels are guiding you to maintain this approach because it protects your body and your mind from unnecessary strain. When you face difficulties with calm awareness, you preserve your strength and your focus. There is also a deeper sense of peace that continues to settle within you, one that feels steady and reliable. This peace is not dependent on everything around you being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are aligned with what is right for you. The angels are encouraging you to hold on to this peace because it is part of your protection. When you remain in this state, your body functions with ease and your mind remains clear. This is the environment where your well-being can thrive. You are also becoming more intentional about the way you spend your time and energy. You are no longer giving yourself to things that drain you without purpose. Instead, you are choosing what supports your growth and your balance. This shift is significant because it allows you to maintain the strength you have built. The angels are guiding you to continue making these choices because they keep you aligned with the path you are walking. There is a sense of gratitude that is beginning to grow within you as you recognize the changes that have taken place. You are starting to see how far you have come and how much you have learned. This gratitude is not just for what has improved, but for the awareness that made it possible. The angels are encouraging this gratitude because it keeps your heart open and your mind clear. When you remain grateful, you continue to attract what supports your well-being. Do not forget the beginning of this journey because it serves as a reminder of why you chose to change. The awareness you gained was not meant to be temporary. It was meant to guide you continuously. The angels are reminding you to stay attentive, to keep listening, and to remain aligned with what you now understand. This is how you maintain the balance and protection you have received. You are not meant to return to old patterns. You are meant to continue forward with clarity. You are now living in a way that reflects the guidance you once needed to hear. What started as a serious and urgent moment has become a steady and reliable path. The angels are still present, but their role has become one of quiet support. As you continue to grow, they are watching over you, guiding you, and helping you maintain the alignment you have created. This is not the end of their presence. It is the continuation of their support in a new way. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a deep sense of stability forming inside your body, something that feels grounded and reliable. You may notice that your movements feel more balanced, your breathing feels steady, and your thoughts feel clearer than before. This is not something temporary. It is the result of consistent care and awareness that you have chosen to practice. The angels are observing this with quiet affirmation because they see that you have created a foundation that can support you long term. You are no longer building on uncertainty, you are building on understanding. Type 1515 to affirm stability. You must continue to treat this stability as something valuable, not something that will remain without attention. The way you care for yourself moving forward will determine how strong this foundation becomes. The angels are reminding you that awareness must remain active because it is what keeps everything aligned. When you remain attentive, you prevent imbalance from returning quietly. This is not a burden. It is a practice that becomes easier as it becomes part of your life. There is also a sense of clarity that now guides your decisions without confusion. You are able to recognize what supports your well-being and what does not with greater ease. This clarity has been strengthened by the steps you have taken, and it continues to grow as you remain consistent. The angels are working through this clarity, helping you trust what you feel and act on it without hesitation. You are no longer second-guessing what you need. You are responding with confidence. Type 1616 to walk in wisdom. You are also experiencing a shift in how you approach your responsibilities. You are no longer carrying everything with pressure, but with intention and balance. This change has allowed your body to function without the strain it once carried. God says, I am reaching out to you right now because I do not want you to walk past what is meant for your life. This moment is not random, and your attention right now matters more than you realize. If you feel something pulling you to stay, it is because I am guiding your heart towards something that can shift your path in a powerful way. Do not rush away from this, because what you are about to understand has been placed here for a reason that connects directly to your future. There are moments in your life when you feel a quiet warning deep inside, a sense that something is not right or that a decision needs to change. That feeling is not confusion, and it is not fear. It is guidance. I speak to you in ways that do not always sound loud, but they are clear to the part of you that is willing to listen. Right now, you are standing at a point where awareness can protect you, and ignoring it can lead you into something you were never meant to carry. Type 11 to affirm. You may not fully understand why this feels so important yet, but I see what is ahead of you. I see the paths you are considering, the people around you, and the situations forming quietly in the background. There are things that seem small right now that could grow into something heavy if left unnoticed. I am not here to scare you. I am here to protect you, to guide you, and to make sure you do not walk blindly into something that can be avoided. Take a moment to like this video if you feel in your heart that this is reaching you at the right time. I am calling your attention because you matter, and your life is not meant to be shaped by avoidable pain. There are choices that carry weight, and there are connections that either lift you or slowly pull you down. You have been sensing a shift lately, something that does not sit right, and that is not your imagination. That is your spirit recognizing what your eyes have not fully accepted yet. You are not alone in this. Even when it feels like no one else understands what you are going through, I am present in the quiet moments, in your thoughts, and even in the hesitation you feel when something does not align with your peace. That hesitation is not weakness, it is wisdom trying to surface. When you slow down and listen instead of rushing forward, you begin to see what has been hidden beneath distractions. There are people who come into your life with good intentions, and there are others who come with energy that does not match your purpose. Not everyone who stands close to you is meant to walk with you for long. Some are there to teach you, some to test you, and some to show you the importance of protecting your heart and your direction. You have already felt the difference, even if you have not fully acted on it yet. What I am showing you now is not meant to overwhelm you, but to prepare you. Awareness is a form of protection, and when you begin to see clearly, you gain the power to choose differently. You do not need to wait for something to break before you step away from what does not feel right. You are allowed to choose peace before things become painful. There is a path in front of you that leads to growth, clarity, and strength. There is also a path that leads to confusion, stress, and unnecessary struggle. The difference between them is not luck. It is attention. It is your willingness to notice what is being shown to you and to trust that inner voice that has been trying to guide you. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. You have walked through things that could have broken you, and yet you are still here, still searching, still open to something better. That is not an accident. That is resilience, and it is part of who you are becoming. You are not meant to repeat the same cycles. You are meant to rise above them. Right now, this is your moment to pause and truly look at what is happening around you. Not with fear, but with clarity. Not with panic, but with awareness. When you begin to see clearly, you begin to move differently. And when you move differently, your life begins to change in ways you did not think were possible. There are things unfolding around you that you have only partially noticed. Small shifts in behavior, subtle changes in tone, quiet moments that did not sit right with your spirit. These are not things to ignore, and they are not meaningless. You are being shown pieces of a bigger picture, and when you begin to connect them, clarity will replace confusion. I am not trying to overwhelm you with everything at once, but I am inviting you to become aware enough to protect your peace. You have been giving your energy in places where it is not being returned in the same way. You have been holding on to situations that require more from you than they should. This is not because you are weak. It is because your heart is open and willing to care deeply. But there comes a time when even a kind heart must learn to step back and recognize what is not aligned with its purpose. I see the moments where you felt something was off, but chose to stay silent. I see the times you ignored your own instincts because you wanted things to work out. I understand your desire for connection, for stability, for something real that does not fade or shift unexpectedly. But I also see what lies beneath the surface, and I am guiding you away from what could slowly drain you if left unchecked. You are not meant to carry unnecessary weight. You are not meant to constantly question your worth or your place in someone else's life. Where you truly belong, there is clarity, there is respect, and there is a sense of peace that does not leave you feeling unsettled. What I am showing you now is not meant to create distance for no reason, but to help you recognize where your energy is better placed. Type 777 to receive blessings. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are stepping into a period where awareness becomes your strength. The more you pay attention, the more you will begin to see patterns that were once hidden from you. You will start to understand why certain things never came together, why certain relationships felt unsteady, and why your spirit kept trying to make you notice something. This understanding will not arrive with confusion, but with a quiet awareness that leads you closer to peace. There is a difference between holding on because of hope and holding on because of fear. Hope gives room for growth, but fear keeps you trapped in places where you feel unable to move. I am leading you away from fear, away from the need to remain in situations that do not give you clarity. You have permission to make a different choice, even if it feels uneasy in the beginning. What is ahead of you is not designed to destroy you, but to develop you. Every moment of awareness you receive becomes another step towards something better. You are not losing anything when you step back from what no longer serves your life. You are creating space for what truly belongs to you to come forward without resistance. I am getting you ready for a shift. And that shift starts with the way you see. When your vision becomes clear, you stop walking blindly. You begin making decisions that guard your peace instead of giving it away. You begin to understand when something agrees with your purpose and when it does not. There are doors that will open before you, but you must be willing to leave behind the ones that only lead you into confusion. Not every opportunity is assigned to you, and not every connection is meant to remain. This is not a defeat, this is guidance. It is the process of leading you towards something that will no longer make you question where you belong. You have stayed patient, even in moments when you wanted to give up. You have kept moving forward, even when nothing seemed clear. That strength has not been ignored, and it is one reason you are being guided so carefully right now. You are now ready to understand what you could not recognize before. There is a deep calm that comes when you begin trusting what you feel instead of pushing it aside. That calm is not empty. It is full of clarity. It allows you to step back and observe instead of reacting quickly. It allows you to choose wisely instead of being pulled into situations that do not support your growth. I am not asking you to become distant from everything. but I am guiding you to become aware of what deserves your presence. Not everything needs your attention, and not everything deserves your energy. When you begin to protect your focus, you begin to protect your future. You are not being led away from something good. You are being led towards something better. Even if you do not see it yet, the path ahead of you holds clarity that will replace the confusion you have been carrying. It will bring a sense of stability that does not shift unexpectedly. There is nothing random about this moment. The fact that you are still here, still reading, still feeling something inside you respond to these words, is part of a bigger direction. You are not here by accident, and you are not being guided without purpose. Everything you are beginning to understand now will help you move differently. It will help you recognize what aligns with your peace and what disrupts it. It will help you choose paths that support your growth instead of holding you back. There are layers to what you are experiencing, and each one is revealing something important about your path. What once felt confusing is now starting to make sense in a deeper way. You are noticing patterns that repeat, words that do not match actions, and energy that feels different from what you expected. This is your awareness growing stronger, and it is helping you separate what is real from what only appeared to be. You have spent time trying to understand others, trying to see the good in situations that felt uncertain. That kindness is part of who you are, but it has also caused you to overlook things that needed your attention. Now you are learning that seeing clearly does not take away your kindness, it strengthens it. It allows you to give your energy in places where it is valued and to step back from where it is not. There is something within you that has been waiting for this moment, a part of you that knew change was coming. You may have felt it in small ways, like a quiet restlessness or a feeling that something needed to shift. That feeling was not meant to disturb you, it was meant to prepare you. Preparation often comes before clarity. And now clarity is beginning to settle into your life. You are not the same person you were before, even if everything around you looks familiar. Growth does not always show itself outwardly at first, but it changes how you think, how you feel, and how you respond. You are becoming more aware of what aligns with your peace and what does not. This awareness is guiding your steps, even when you are not fully conscious of it. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There are moments where you may feel uncertain about what to do next, and that is natural. Change often brings a period of adjustment where you are learning to trust your own understanding. During this time, it is important to remain patient with yourself. You are not expected to have every answer immediately, but you are being guided toward them step by step. I see the effort you are making even in the smallest decisions. I see the way you pause before reacting, the way you think before speaking, and the way you are becoming more intentional with your choices. These are signs of growth, and they are leading you toward a place of greater stability. You are building a foundation that will support you in ways you have not experienced before. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are things that will begin to fall into place as you continue to move forward. Situations that once felt uncertain will become clear, and decisions that once felt difficult will become easier. This is because you are no longer moving from confusion, you are moving from understanding. When your actions come from clarity, they carry a strength that cannot be shaken easily. You are also learning the importance of boundaries, even if it feels unfamiliar at times. Setting boundaries does not mean pushing people away. It means protecting your peace. It means recognizing that your energy is valuable and that it should not be given without thought. This understanding will help you create a space where you can grow without unnecessary pressure. There is a calm strength developing within you, one that does not rely on outside validation. This strength comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. It allows you to remain steady even when things around you feel uncertain. It is not loud or forceful, but it is deeply rooted and unshakable. You may begin to notice that your perspective is changing. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. Situations that once felt overwhelming may now seem manageable. This shift in perspective is part of your growth, and it is helping you see your life in a new way. I am guiding you toward a place where you no longer feel the need to question your worth. You are learning to recognize your value without needing constant reassurance from others. This understanding will change the way you approach your relationships, your decisions, and your future. It will give you a sense of confidence that is not dependent on external circumstances. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to grow within you as you continue on this path. It may not appear all at once, but it will build gradually. You will feel it in the moments where you choose clarity over confusion, and in the times where you trust your instincts instead of ignoring them. This peace is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like you are figuring things out on your own. I am present in every step, guiding you in ways that are sometimes subtle, but always intentional. You may not always see the full picture, but you are being led toward it with care and purpose. Everything you are experiencing now is shaping you into a stronger and more aware version of yourself. This is not something that happens overnight, but it is happening steadily. Each moment of understanding builds on the last, creating a path that leads to clarity and growth. You are moving toward a place where your life feels more aligned with who you truly are. This alignment will bring a sense of balance that you have been seeking. It will allow you to move forward with confidence, knowing that your choices are guided by understanding rather than uncertainty. There are truths that are becoming clearer to you now, truths that you once tried to push aside or explain away. You are seeing how certain situations have been affecting your energy, your peace, and your sense of stability. This clarity is not meant to make you uncomfortable, but to help you understand what needs to change. When you see clearly, you gain the ability to respond wisely instead of reacting blindly. You have carried a lot within you, thoughts that you kept to yourself and feelings that you did not always express. You tried to maintain balance even when things felt uncertain, and you continued forward even when your heart felt unsettled. That strength has brought you to this point where you are now ready to see things without distortion. You are not losing anything by facing the truth. You are gaining the power to move differently. There are patterns that have repeated in your life, and now you are beginning to understand why these patterns were not meant to trap you, but to teach you. Each experience has been showing you something about yourself, something about your boundaries, and something about the way you connect with others. Now that you are seeing these patterns, you are no longer bound to them. You are stepping into a new level of awareness, where your choices begin to reflect your understanding. You are no longer moving from a place of uncertainty, but from a place of clarity. This does not mean everything will suddenly become easy, but it does mean that you will no longer feel lost. In the same way, you will begin to recognize what aligns with your peace and what disrupts it. Type Amen if you believe there is a quiet strength forming within you, one that does not depend on outside approval or validation. This strength comes from knowing what you feel and trusting it. It allows you to stand firm in your decisions, even when they are not understood by others. It gives you the confidence to step away from what does not serve you without feeling guilty. You are learning that your peace is not something to be compromised. It is something to be protected and valued. When you begin to honor your peace, you begin to create a life that feels more stable and grounded. You no longer feel the need to chase what does not align with you, because you understand that what is meant for you will not require you to lose yourself. There are shifts happening in the way you see your surroundings. You are noticing details that once went unseen, and you are understanding the meaning behind them. This awareness is helping you navigate your life with more intention. It is guiding you toward decisions that support your growth instead of holding you back. I am guiding you to trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. Growth often requires stepping into the unknown, but that does not mean you are alone. You are being led in a direction that will bring you clarity and peace. Every step you take with awareness strengthens your ability to move forward with confidence. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There are moments when you may feel the urge to return to what is familiar, even if it did not bring you peace. This is natural, but it is important to remember why you began to move differently. Familiarity does not always mean safety, and comfort does not always mean alignment. You are being guided towards something that may feel new, but it will bring you the stability you have been seeking. You are also learning to listen to yourself in a deeper way. Not just to your thoughts, but to your inner sense of knowing. This is where your true guidance lies. When you trust this part of yourself, you begin to move in a way that reflects your true path. You are no longer easily influenced by confusion or doubt. There is a sense of direction that is becoming clearer with each passing moment. You may not see the entire path ahead, but you are beginning to understand the next steps. This is how growth unfolds, one step at a time. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to have everything figured out all at once. I am not distant from you, and I am not silent in your life. I am present in the awareness you are gaining, and in the clarity you are beginning to feel. Every moment of understanding is a sign that you are moving closer to where you are meant to be. You are not being led away from something good. You are being led towards something better. You are becoming more aligned with who you truly are. This alignment will bring a sense of peace that does not depend on external circumstances. It will allow you to remain steady, even when things around you feel uncertain. This is the strength that comes from within, and it is something that cannot be taken away from you. Everything you are experiencing now is part of a greater transformation. You are not the same person you were before, and you are not meant to return to old patterns. You are moving forward into a space where your life reflects your growth and your understanding. This is a process, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. There are things you once overlooked that are now becoming impossible to ignore. You are seeing the way certain words do not carry truth, and the way certain actions do not match what was promised. This is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to free you from illusions. When you see clearly, you are no longer bound by what once confused you. You gain the ability to step back and choose what is real over what only seemed convincing. You have been patient for a long time, waiting for clarity to come to you. That patience has not been wasted because it has brought you to this moment where everything begins to make sense. The things that once felt uncertain are now revealing their true nature. You are not imagining this shift. It is real, and it is necessary for your growth. This is where you begin to trust your own understanding more than the noise around you. There is a quiet separation happening within your life, even if it is not fully visible yet. Some connections are losing their hold on you, and some situations are beginning to fade. This is not loss. It is alignment. What does not belong will slowly move away, and what is meant for you will remain without struggle. You do not need to force this process. You only need to allow it to unfold. You may feel a mix of emotions as this change continues, and that is natural. Growth does not remove feeling. It deepens it. You are becoming more aware of what brings you peace and what disturbs it. This awareness may feel intense at times, but it is guiding you toward a more stable and grounded place. You are learning to respond to life with clarity instead of reacting from uncertainty. Type 888 to receive guidance. You are also learning that not everything deserves your attention. There are situations that will try to pull you back into confusion, but you now have the ability to step away. This is where your strength becomes visible in the choices you make and in the boundaries you set. You are no longer reacting out of habit. You are choosing with intention. This shift will change the way your life unfolds. There is a deeper sense of calm beginning to form within you. It may not be constant yet, but it is growing. You will start to notice that you are less affected by things that once disturbed you. This is because your focus is changing and your understanding is becoming stronger. You are no longer easily shaken because you are rooted in clarity. I am guiding you to trust this calm, even when everything around you feels uncertain. The calm you feel is not weakness. It is stability. It is a sign that you are aligned with what is true. When you remain in this state, you are able to make decisions that protect your peace. You are able to see through distractions and remain focused on what matters. You have come further than you realize. The way you think, the way you respond, and the way you see your life has already changed. This transformation did not happen all at once, but it has been building steadily. Now you are beginning to see the results of that growth. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aware and more grounded. There are still things ahead that you will need to navigate, but you are not unprepared. The awareness you have gained is equipping you for what comes next. You will be able to recognize situations before they become overwhelming. You will be able to make choices that keep you aligned with your peace. This is how you move forward with confidence. You are also learning to let go without resistance. Not everything is meant to stay in your life, and holding on to what does not belong only creates unnecessary weight. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means making space. It means allowing your life to become lighter and more aligned with your true direction. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a strength in you that is becoming more visible with each passing moment. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and reliable. This strength will guide you through situations that once felt overwhelming. It will help you remain calm when others expect you to react. It will allow you to move forward without losing your sense of peace. I am not distant from you, and I am not silent in your life. I am present in the clarity you are gaining and in the peace you are beginning to feel. Every moment of understanding is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. You are being guided every step of the way. You are becoming more aligned with your true path, and that alignment will bring stability into your life. It will help you make decisions that reflect your growth. It will allow you to move forward without hesitation. This is not something temporary. It is a lasting change that will continue to shape your life. Something within you has shifted, and that shift is guiding you toward decisions that protect you instead of draining you. You are not going backward anymore because you have already seen too much to return to what once confused you. Type 444. If you feel this shift, there are moments when you may still feel a pull toward what is familiar, even if it did not bring you peace. This is not weakness. It is simply the mind remembering what it has known for a long time. But now you are learning to pause instead of reacting, to observe instead of rushing back into old patterns. This pause is powerful because it gives you space to choose differently. In that space, your clarity becomes stronger than your habits. You are beginning to understand that not every connection is meant to continue as it once did. Some relationships change as you grow, and some lose their place in your life completely. This is not something to fear. It is something to accept with understanding. When you hold on to what no longer aligns with you, you create resistance in your own path. But when you allow things to shift naturally, you create space for something better to take its place. There is also a deeper level of honesty forming within you. You are no longer ignoring what you truly feel just to maintain comfort. You are recognizing when something is not right, and you are allowing yourself to acknowledge it fully. This honesty is not harsh. It is freeing. It allows you to live in a way that reflects your truth instead of suppressing it. Type 555 to claim clarity. You may begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Things that once caused strong emotional responses may now feel distant or less intense. This is not because you are becoming disconnected, but because you are becoming grounded. You are learning to respond from a place of understanding instead of reacting from a place of confusion. This shift will help you maintain your peace even in challenging situations. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not need to prove itself to anyone. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and real. This confidence comes from knowing what you feel and trusting it. It allows you to make decisions without constantly second-guessing yourself. It becomes a foundation that supports you as you move forward. You are also learning that your time and energy are valuable. You are becoming more mindful of where you invest them. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your effort. This understanding is not selfish, it is necessary. It allows you to protect your peace and focus on what truly matters. There is a sense of direction that is becoming clearer with each step you take. You may not have every detail figured out, but you are no longer lost. You are moving with intention, even if the path ahead is still unfolding. This is how progress happens, not through sudden clarity, but through consistent awareness. I am guiding you to trust this direction, even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often leads you into spaces you have not experienced before, but that does not mean you are unprepared. Everything you have learned so far is equipping you for what lies ahead. You are not stepping into the unknown without guidance. You are stepping into it with awareness. There are moments where you will be tested, where situations may try to pull you back into old ways of thinking. These moments are not meant to stop you, but to strengthen you. They show you how far you have come and give you the opportunity to choose differently. Each time you choose clarity over confusion, you reinforce the path you are on. You are not alone in this process. Even if it feels like you are making these changes on your own, I am present in your awareness, in your understanding, and in the quiet sense of knowing that guides your decisions. You may not always recognize it, but it is there, steady and constant. There is a peace that is becoming more familiar to you, a peace that does not depend on external circumstances. It is not something that appears suddenly, but something that builds over time. You feel it in the moments where you choose what aligns with you. You feel it when you step away from what disrupts your balance. You are becoming more aligned with who you truly are. And that alignment is bringing stability into your life. It is helping you see clearly and move with confidence. You are no longer searching for direction in the same way because you are beginning to trust your own understanding. Everything you are experiencing now is part of a larger transformation. It is shaping the way you see your life and the way you move through it. You are not meant to stay where you were. You are meant to grow beyond it. This growth is not something to resist. It is something to embrace. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I am still with you, and I want you to understand that what is happening within you now is a deep transformation that cannot be undone. You are not the same person who once ignored the quiet warnings inside your heart. You are not the same person who stayed in confusion, hoping things would somehow change without action. You have begun to see clearly, and that clarity is becoming a permanent part of who you are. This is the moment where you fully step into awareness and begin to live differently because of it. Type 999. If you feel this transformation, there are things that once felt acceptable that no longer feel right to you. You are noticing how your tolerance for confusion, imbalance, and uncertainty is fading. This is not something to question, it is something to trust. When your standards rise, it is because you have grown. You are no longer willing to accept what drains your peace, and that is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. You are beginning to understand that your life does not have to be filled with struggle in order to have meaning. You have spent time navigating situations that required constant effort just to maintain stability. Now you are realizing that true alignment does not require that kind of strain. What is meant for you will not constantly leave you questioning where you stand. There is also a sense of release happening within you. Old thoughts, old attachments, and old ways of seeing yourself are slowly losing their hold. You are no longer carrying the same emotional weight, even if you still remember what you went through. This release is making space for something new, something that aligns with the person you are becoming. Type 666 to release what no longer serves you. You are stepping into a phase where your decisions are guided by clarity instead of habit. You are no longer reacting automatically to situations that once pulled you in. Instead, you are pausing, observing, and choosing what feels right. This shift may feel quiet, but its impact is strong. It is redirecting your life in ways that will keep revealing themselves over time. There may still be moments when you feel unsure, and that is part of the process. Growth does not erase uncertainty completely, but it changes the way you handle it. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or lost, you now pause, step back, and give yourself room to see clearly. This is how you stay in command of your path, instead of being pulled around by confusion. You are also beginning to recognize your own worth more deeply. You are no longer defining it by the way others respond to you or by how certain situations turn out. You are starting to understand that your value remains steady, no matter what is happening around you. This realization is giving you an inner stability that is not easily disturbed. A quiet independence is rising within you, one that no longer depends on approval from outside sources. You are learning to trust your own discernment and stand firmly behind your choices. This does not mean you will stop receiving guidance, but it does mean that doubt will no longer control you so easily. You are becoming a place of clarity for yourself. I am leading you to keep walking this path, even when it feels new and unfamiliar. Growth often asks you to leave behind what once felt familiar and step into something different. This transition may feel uncomfortable in certain moments, but it is necessary for your growth. You are not being led into the unknown without meaning. You are being guided towards something greater. New opportunities will also begin to show up as you continue moving ahead. These opportunities will match the growth and understanding that are forming within you. They will not feel pressured or uncertain. They will feel calm, clear, and natural. That is how you will know what is truly meant for you. You were not created to keep carrying the same burdens you once carried. You were not meant to keep repeating the same patterns that held you in place. You are moving past those experiences and entering a space where your life can feel more steady, whole, and balanced. This balance will allow you to focus on what truly matters. There is a sense of peace that is becoming stronger within you, even if it is still developing. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are moving in the right direction. It comes from trusting your own understanding and making decisions that support your well-being. You are becoming more aligned with your true self. And that alignment is changing everything. It is influencing your thoughts, your actions, and your choices. You are no longer acting out of confusion or fear. You are acting out of clarity and purpose. I am present in this transformation, even if you do not always recognize it. I am guiding you through each step, helping you see what needs to be seen and understand what needs to be understood. You are not alone in this process. Even when it feels like you are figuring things out on your own, everything you are experiencing now is part of a greater shift in your life. It is preparing you for what lies ahead and helping you become the person you are meant to be. This is not something temporary. It is a lasting change that will continue to shape your future. You are beginning to understand not just what is happening around you, but why it is happening. This understanding is becoming a steady light in your life, showing you where to step and where to pause. Type 11 if you feel guided. There are moments when you may still question yourself, and that is part of your growth. Questioning does not mean you are lost. It means you are becoming more thoughtful about your choices. You are no longer moving without awareness. And that is a powerful change. Instead of rushing into situations, you are taking time to understand them. This shift is protecting you in ways you may not fully realize yet. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are learning that clarity is not always loud. Sometimes it comes in quiet realizations. Small moments where something suddenly makes sense. These moments may seem simple, but they carry deep meaning. They are guiding you toward decisions that will shape your future. When you pay attention to them, you strengthen your ability to move forward with confidence. There is also a sense of stability forming within you. It may not feel complete yet, but it is growing. You are beginning to rely less on external circumstances to feel secure. Instead, you are finding that stability within yourself. This is an important step because it allows you to remain steady even when things around you are uncertain. Type 1111 to affirm your path. You are also becoming more aware of the impact of your choices. You are seeing how even small decisions can influence the direction of your life. This awareness is helping you act with intention rather than habit. You are no longer reacting automatically to situations that once controlled your responses. You are choosing your actions carefully, and that is creating a sense of control and balance. There are changes happening in the way you see your relationships as well. You are beginning to recognize which connections bring you peace and which ones create tension. This understanding is not meant to push people away, but to help you maintain balance. You are learning that healthy connections do not require constant effort to feel stable. They exist with clarity and mutual respect. You may also notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once felt urgent may no longer hold the same importance. This is not a loss. It is a realignment. You are focusing more on what truly matters and less on what only creates distraction. This shift is helping you use your time and energy more wisely. I am guiding you to trust these changes, even if they feel unfamiliar. Growth often requires letting go of what you once believed was necessary. But as you continue to move forward, you will see that these changes are leading you towards something better. You are not losing anything of value. You are refining your life. There is also a growing sense of independence within you. You are learning to rely on your own understanding instead of constantly seeking reassurance from others. This does not mean you are isolated. It means you are becoming confident in your own decisions. This confidence will allow you to move forward without hesitation. You are also developing a deeper sense of patience. You are no longer expecting immediate results from every action. Instead, you are allowing things to unfold naturally. This patience is giving you the space to observe and understand situations more clearly. It is helping you make decisions that are thoughtful rather than rushed. There are moments where you may feel the weight of your growth, and that is natural. Change often brings a sense of adjustment, but this weight is not meant to hold you back. It is a sign that you are evolving, that you are becoming more aware and more aligned with your true self. You are not meant to stay the same. You are meant to grow. You are also learning to trust your instincts in a deeper way. That quiet sense of knowing within you is becoming stronger. You are beginning to act on it instead of ignoring it. This is an important step because it allows you to move in alignment with your true path. When you trust your instincts, you move with clarity. I am present in every step you take, even if you do not always feel it. I am guiding you through your awareness, through your understanding, and through the clarity that is forming within you. You are not alone in this process. Even when it feels like you are navigating it on your own, everything you are experiencing now is part of a larger transformation. It is shaping the way you see your life and the way you move through it. You are becoming more intentional, more aware, and more aligned with your true purpose. This is not something temporary. It is a lasting change. There are things that once distracted you that no longer hold the same power. You are seeing through what once pulled your attention away from your purpose. This is not because the world around you has changed, but because you have changed. Your focus is becoming sharper, and your priorities are becoming clearer. You are no longer easily influenced by confusion because you understand what matters. You are also learning to move with calmness instead of urgency. Not everything requires an immediate response, and you are beginning to recognize that this understanding is helping you make decisions with clarity instead of pressure. You are giving yourself time to think, to observe, and to understand before you act. This patience is becoming one of your greatest strengths. There is a deeper level of trust forming within you, a trust in your own ability to navigate your life. You are no longer looking outside yourself for every answer. Instead, you are beginning to listen to your own understanding. This does not mean you have all the answers, but it means you are confident in your ability to find them. That confidence will continue to grow as you move forward. Type 1414 to affirm your clarity. You are also becoming more selective with your energy. You are learning that not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your effort. This is not about distancing yourself from the world, but about protecting your peace. When you choose where to invest your energy, you create a life that feels more balanced and less overwhelming. There are moments when you may feel a sense of quiet reflection, where you look back at where you started and recognize how much has changed. These moments are important because they remind you of your progress. You are not the same person you were before, and that growth is something to acknowledge. It shows you that your efforts are leading somewhere meaningful. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are also learning to release the need to control everything. There are situations that will unfold in their own time, and you are beginning to accept that this acceptance does not make you passive. It makes you wise. It allows you to focus on what you can influence while letting go of what you cannot. This balance will bring a sense of calm into your life. I am guiding you to continue trusting this process even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often requires stepping into new ways of thinking and acting. These changes may feel different at first, but they are leading you toward a more stable and grounded life. You are not being led away from something important. You are being led towards something better. There is also a growing sense of independence within you. You are learning to stand on your own understanding without needing constant reassurance. This independence is not isolation, it is strength. It allows you to make decisions with confidence and to trust your own judgment. This will help you navigate your life with greater clarity. You are beginning to understand that your peace is something you create through your choices. It is not something that depends on everything being perfect. It comes from the way you respond to situations and the way you protect your energy. This understanding will allow you to remain steady even when things around you are uncertain. There are still challenges ahead, but you are not unprepared for them. The awareness you have gained is equipping you to handle them with clarity. You will be able to recognize situations before they become overwhelming. You will be able to respond in ways that protect your well-being. This is how you move forward with confidence. You are also learning to appreciate the present moment. You are no longer constantly focused on what has happened or what might happen. Instead, you are becoming more aware of what is happening now. This awareness is helping you make better decisions and to experience your life more fully. It is bringing a sense of balance into your daily life. I am present in every step you take, guiding you through your awareness and your understanding. You may not always feel it directly, but it is there. It is in the clarity you experience and in the calmness you are beginning to feel. You are not navigating this path alone. Everything you are experiencing now is part of a continuous transformation. It is shaping your thoughts, your actions, and your future. You are becoming more aligned with who you truly are. This alignment will bring a sense of stability that will remain with you. I am still with you in this moment. And I want you to feel how steady your spirit has become. You are not easily shaken the way you once were, and that is not by accident. You have been learning, growing, and becoming more aware with every experience you have faced. What once felt overwhelming now feels manageable because you are no longer reacting without understanding. You are standing in a place where clarity supports you, and that clarity is becoming your strength. Type 1515. If you feel this strength, there are still moments when uncertainty may try to return, but it does not hold the same power over you anymore. You are beginning to recognize it quickly and respond with awareness instead of fear. This change is important because it shows that you are no longer controlled by confusion. You are learning to stay grounded even when situations are not completely clear. That grounded feeling is what keeps you moving forward with confidence. You are also becoming more comfortable with your own thoughts. You are no longer avoiding them or pushing them aside. Instead, you are taking the time to understand what they are showing you. This deeper level of reflection is helping you make better decisions. It is allowing you to see beyond the surface and understand the meaning behind what you experience. There is a growing sense of peace within you that cannot be easily disturbed. It may not be constant yet, but it is present, and it is becoming stronger. You are learning to return to that peace even when something tries to pull you away from it. This ability will continue to develop as you trust yourself more. It is one of the signs that you are aligned with your true path. Type 1616 to affirm your peace. You are also learning to let things unfold without forcing them. There was a time when you felt the need to control every outcome to make sure everything went exactly as planned. Now you are beginning to understand that not everything requires control. Some things need time, space, and patience to develop naturally. This understanding is helping you release unnecessary pressure from your life. There are changes happening in the way you approach challenges as well. You are no longer seeing them as obstacles that stop you, but as situations that teach you. This shift in perspective is allowing you to face difficulties with a clearer mind. You are able to learn from them instead of feeling overwhelmed by them. This is a sign of maturity and growth. You are also becoming more aware of your own limits. You are recognizing when to step back and when to move forward. This awareness is helping you maintain balance in your life. It is allowing you to avoid situations that drain you and focus on what supports your well-being. This balance will continue to strengthen as you trust your understanding. I am guiding you to continue trusting this calm that is forming within you. It is not something that appears suddenly, but something that builds over time. Every moment you choose clarity over confusion, you strengthen it. Every decision you make with awareness adds to it. This calm will become a foundation that supports you through everything you face. There is also a sense of quiet confidence growing within you. You are no longer seeking constant validation from others. You are beginning to trust your own judgment and your own path. This confidence is not loud, but it is steady. It allows you to move forward without hesitation, even when others do not fully understand your choices. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are learning that your journey is your own. It does not need to match anyone else's path. What matters is that it feels right to you. This understanding is freeing you from unnecessary comparison. It is allowing you to focus on your own growth instead of measuring yourself against others. There are still things ahead that you will need to navigate, but you are not unprepared. The awareness and understanding you have gained are guiding you. You are no longer stepping into situations blindly. You are moving forward with purpose, and that purpose is quietly shaping the life ahead of you. You are also beginning to value the progress you have already made. It can be easy to keep your eyes on everything that still feels unfinished. But it matters that you pause and see how much ground you have already covered. That awareness will give you the strength and encouragement to keep going. It will remind you that every effort you have made has meaning. I am with you in every step you take. Even when it seems as though you are walking alone, I am leading you through your growing awareness, your deeper understanding, and your inner development. You may not always sense it clearly, but my presence is there. It is found in the clarity you are gaining and in the peace you are learning to trust. Everything you are going through right now is part of an ongoing transformation. It is shaping your life in ways that will create steadiness, balance, and inner order. You are becoming more connected with who you truly are, and that connection is directing the road ahead of you. A deeper stability is rising within you, one that does not depend on what is happening around you. Even when circumstances feel uncertain, you are learning how to stay centered. This steadiness is growing from your awareness and understanding. It is becoming part of the way you walk through life. You are not as easily shaken anymore because clarity has become your foundation. Type 1818 to affirm your direction. You are also learning how to let go of what is outside your control. Some situations will unfold at the right time, and you are beginning to make peace with that truth. This kind of acceptance does not make you weak or inactive. It makes you wiser. It helps you place your energy on what you can influence, instead of exhausting yourself trying to control everything. This inner change will bring more calm into your life. You are also beginning to approach your goals differently. You are no longer rushing toward them without understanding the journey. Instead, you are taking one step at a time, allowing every stage to teach you what you need to know. This way of moving forward is helping you build a stronger foundation. It is making your growth more steady, secure, and lasting. You may also start to notice that the way you respond to other people is changing. Opinions that once had power over you no longer affect you in the same way.